G'day everyone and welcome back to Woody J Plays. I'm Woody J and today I'm back with another Advanced Wars by Web replay commentary on my series where I'm showcasing every game I play in Global League of a new account I created. The purpose of which is to give you guys a few tips and tricks as I play and also read your commentary and stuff, your comments on the video afterwards, and hopefully improve my skills as a competitive Advanced Wars player as well. So currently in the series, this is game 3, sitting at 2 wins and 0 losses. As we come into the third game, and I'm sitting at about a 871 MMR at this stage, while my opponent, Flying Vacuum, is at 882. So it has a slight edge on me if you consider that for where we're at this point. The map that we're playing is 1v1 Stalingrad, a map that I very much enjoy. High funds map. There is a lot of properties on this map for us to capture. 3 bases, 1 airport, so pumping out a lot of units. And it's a very open map, so it's very easy to front shift back and forth. If you can control this middle, you can easily get back and forth and yeah, switch up your fronts, which I do really like. Just by virtue of where the bases are located to, this is sort of more my strong side, this is more my opponent's strong side, but as I said before, it's easy to shift back and forth. There's also some really good forest locations for artillery. Really good spots to get an artillery in and then just lock down multiple properties. So for example, if I can get an artillery in here, or in here, sorry, I can lock down that, that, and that. Just from that one location, which is really good. So onto CO. So this was a tier 3 game, and so I picked Lash just because of there's a lot of high terrain, starred terrain on this map, where I believe she would be quite effective. Now my opponent, I don't know if they didn't understand the tiering system or just wanted to flex hard on me, but they went with Cole, who is a tier 4 CO, so a lower tier CO than mine. So yeah, either they just didn't understand the tiering system or they just wanted to destroy me and flex hard and show that they can dominate with a lower tier CO. But yeah, we'll see what happens anyway. But yeah, let's get stuck into the game. Okay, so we'll just speed through these first turns, classic building infantry. So I'd come back here, capture this base as soon as possible. That should always be your #1 priority, as probably most of you already know watching this video. Get more bases as soon as you can, because then you can pump out more units. Airports can be left a little bit later just because of the cost of copters. You won't be able to pump them out and get 4 units out each turn until you've got that good income behind you to be able to afford that. So yeah, skipping along, doing some classic capturing. My opponent's built an artillery. As I said before, really good artillery spots in these forests on this map. I mean, he's built that on what I consider to be the weak side for him, which isn't ideal, but again, easy to front shift back and forth. If he builds a tank out of here or whatever, he can easily shift it down to protect this. I opt for a recon on my weak side to come and sort of harass capture in this zone. Harass my opponent's infantry from capturing, I should say. I should probably be a bit more explain that a little bit better. So, old mate Flying Vacuum going back to start capturing his airport already, which is good. I'm doing the same. Yeah, moving my recon up. Still just classic capturing, and then I go for a tank on my strong side. Now a recon on his weak side, which is interesting. Sorry, recon in both. So really wants to harass my captures. I'm just moving up. Now I go with my own artillery on my strong side to back up the tank. Again, get it into a good position in one of these forests. Yeah, so he's set up here nicely. So he's got 1, 2, 3. Actually, that's probably not the greatest, but at least he's got lockdown of this comm tower and the city here. He's got his recon in a good position up here as well. Alright, so I'm moseying on along. He's got no tanks in this area. So this old mate here has got pretty free reign, which is good. Just having a little sticky beak over here. Nope, nothing's getting captured here, which is fair enough because of the same token I haven't captured my equivalent 3 on my side, so I shouldn't really be expecting anything there yet. Now he's built a T-copter, and T-copters are really good on this map to ferry your infantry to the front lines as soon as possible because there's a lot of ground they have to tread. I haven't seen this game in a long time, but I get the feeling that I left my transport copter way too late. But we'll see what happens. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong, but... yeah, so he's got the recon here backing up, giving vision to this artillery as well, which is good. He's just sort of sitting it there. Probably could have moved it up a bit closer. Yeah, into this forest. Actually, no, it's probably good that it's there. That's probably a bit too daring, actually. My tank would obliterate it. Yeah, and now he's got a tank on this side. So yeah, going hard on his weak side. But again, easy to front shift. And I'm probably going to repeat myself a lot on that. So I'm being quite cautious here. I just creep this on up. But I've got, you know, good coverage of all my infantry here if he wishes to attack. Just waiting to get sort of the tank line, I believe, a bit closer together. Because if I moved way up here, I'd have nothing to back that tank up with. Capturing around. I don't see his recon yet. Yeah, what am I doing with this guy? He's just sitting there. And my recon has 2. Oh, yep, and I go battlecopter. So yeah, really good to pump out battlecopters as much as you can just to get extra unit count. Very important, because then you're building 4 units a turn as opposed to your 3. And more units, you got more options. Yeah, cool. So I'm mosey this guy on down to the comm tower and pull back my recon because I don't see anything going on here. So this recon has been pretty much useless so far. Yeah, so he's capturing, grabbing his comm tower, moving on up, having a little sticky beak in here. So he thinks this is safe. Still a whole lot of capturing going on, using his T-copter to bring things down to the front line, and he doesn't interrupt my comm tower, which is interesting. Playing it safe, he doesn't know if I've got a tank or anything here, so I don't know. That's fair enough to me. See what you guys in the comments reckon. Maybe he should have been more aggressive, but I think that's probably fair enough. Just capturing a whole bunch of stuff. So did I see that? No, I don't see that. So I just mosey on in. Oh, crap. I'm about to get blasted. Being more aggressive with this recon now. Just moving everything up. Bringing my T-copter, my battlecopter in to reinforce these tanks here on my strong side. And this is in a really good defensive position here. So if he attacks anything, if he attacks this tank from this side, he's going to get blasted. I think that's a pretty good forest to be in. So 2 tanks and an infantry. What's that? 14, 15. Yeah, okay. Now I'm at the magic number. Or more than the magic number, where I can pump out, what's 20k? Battlecopter's 9,000, tank 7,000, so what's that? 16, and then 2 infantry, yeah, so I can get battlecopter, tank, and 2 infantry. 18k is normally the sweet spot. Because you can pump out those units. So sort of left his artillery exposed a bit here, because I can see that. And it's not covered, and it's sitting right next to a city, which is good defense stars. What is it? 3 defense stars, so an extra 30% attack, plus my comm tower, extra 40% attack. And his recon continues to just sit in this forest, doing nothing, just sticky beacon, having a good old look around. Boosting his infantry up there, very nice. And he goes straight into a medium tank. So all he's seen down here is my normal tank, 1 normal tank. And old mate Flying Vacuum, teching up instantly. Oh, I didn't see what happened here, but I'm guessing I trapped one of these guys. So my recon actually doing something, hell yeah. I can weaken both of those, feeling very happy about that. Now this side here, my weak side, excuse me, is does not have much going on at all here. If he brought that recon out, I would be stuffed. These guys will not defend themselves, and I feel like he should probably bring it out next turn to stop these. Yeah, my weak side's looking very poor. Come over here, get a nice old hit on that. And boom, finish him off. So feeling good, feeling good. March of the Penguins over here. Marching on over, and the bloody roll out of the tanks. Get this, oh, look at that position. He would have seen that though. So he knows that's there. But this covers those 2 tanks perfectly. Capture, tanks rolling on up. And then look, got the dank funds. We can start doing tank, infantry, battlecopter. And I hope I keep following that trend until I have to tech up, until I see that medium tank. But even so, I've got an artillery, and battlecopters can deal with a medium tank. So my opponent, no battlecopters yet. So there's the disparity here with units. I don't know. How do I? Yeah, open stats. Okay, so he's lost that artillery. Oh, it says it here. Yeah, and I've lost nothing. So, yeah. Most of this disparity, so it'll be a 3-unit difference, is just from me pumping out battlecopters and my opponent not doing so. He also has nothing to defend against battlecopters. No anti-air or anything like that. And it's taken anti-air a long time to get to the front lines. I mean, I don't know this, so I'm probably going to be playing it a bit safe. But typically, rule of thumb is you want to buy a anti-air by around day 8 to 10. So he's left it a bit long here, and hopefully I punish him for it. Hopefully. We'll see. So tank's moseying on over. He's about to get blasted by my artillery. Pushing up, pushing up. Ooh. Damn, that's good damage. I guess because he's attacking from a road as coal. So that's an extra 10% and then an extra 10% from this. So, you know, it does... I feel like that's a good roll that he got there. Yeah, my little wall around this artillery has evaporated. There we go. Now he's doing it. He hasn't spotted my battlecopter, so that hasn't triggered it. He's just realized, oh crap, day 11, I have nothing. So he's got the anti-air and the battlecopter now. Overcompensating. And this recon continues to sit there. If he had been interrupting, I had nothing to deal with that. And I should really be doing something about this. And you know how I said before, I mean multiple times before, easy to front shift back and forth? Well, not if your units are way down here. You want to be hanging out in this sort of middle area here, which I am not. Battlecopter, yo yo yo, and then my artillery's standing its ground. Yeah, mosey on over here, do a bit of damage over here. These penguins are just continuing to march around and do whatever the hell they want. Really need a unit up here to deal with any kind of threat. I just do not have that. So am I going to destroy his tank? Yes, I am. Okay, sweet. Little do I know. Big, beefy, medium boy. Incoming. Also, because that infantry is still alive on the 1 health, my artillery is exposed. They can see that bad boy and attack it. Oh, look at that. Mwah, love to see it. Excuse me. And I've left this uncaptured. I should have taken my bottom infantry and gone and grabbed that. Leaving that neutral is a big mistake on my behalf. I shouldn't have been pushing these penguins up. I should have come across and sent one to grab this. So now with my recon moved away, he can come in and nab that. And I don't know why I sent this guy in here. He's dead meat. That is what... Yeah, that is dead infantry. Do I see that medium tank? I do not. And yeah, the reinforcements are coming in strong. Yep, killing my dudes. Luckily, old mate survives here. Mad Dog Penguin. He continues to boost. I still do not have a T-copter, so yes, I do remember this correctly, that I waited way too long for a T-copter. Alright, my turn. What can I do? Now we're sitting on about equal units. Yeah, killed his fella there. And I do have the income advantage, actually. 2 grand up on him, even with foregoing this neutral property here. Marching the penguins up. Oh, good, I'm sending the battlecopter up. Sweet. So I will have something to defend myself up here now. I must have just realized, oh crap, I am so exposed. Oh, beautiful. Hit from a city. Love to see it. Now that guy's dead. Yep, boom. Boom! Still trying to capture the comm tower. Can't take a hint that I'm over extended. Oh no. Interesting. Don't know how I feel about that. Probably should have captured this, and so I was like spread out with multiple captures just to put the pressure on, force him to divide his units. Oh, instead I set a tank on there. That's good. Neo tank, baby. Golf ball for the win. Only 3 units though, but I still get another tank as well, which is nice. Oh, I must have seen his medium tank. No, I didn't. Wow, I guess I just anticipated it. Go me. Oh, superpower. Let's see how it goes. We got the coal super. Everything's moving like crazy. Yep, sends his infantry in here for some vision. That's good, that's good. And RIP that tank. And RIP that infantry. Oh, he survived. That's lucky. And now he's dead. Poor little penguin boy. Look at all these attacks from roads. Oh, brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Sheer devastation on this front. Like, it is looking really bad on this front. But I'm coming up to my super. Look at that movement too. Man. I do enjoy, like, Cole and Adder. Although, if it was me, I'd always pick Adder over Cole. Just because of how he gets his power quicker. Alright, so that was pretty devastating. So now we're equal on units. We're very close to unit value. He's got 100 value up on me. And I am still up 2k in income. Even without this property. So I'm moving up my golf ball. Yeah, getting some hits on that. Yeah, nice, nice, nice. Although that has left my copters exposed to an attack from his copter, which is not ideal. But at the same time, that's all I had to deal with the medium tank threat, so... I don't know, see what you guys reckon in the comments, but I think that was what I should have done in that situation. Without this copter, the one thing that I've got here, he doesn't see it. Sorry, the one unit I've got to, like, defend myself from anything other than a bloody recon. Yeah, attacking some infantry, capturing some stuff. So I'm now 4 grand up on him. It's looking a little dicey for old flying vacuum here. Also, I should have said at the start of the video, I've been a little crook recently, so yeah, this is not how my voice normally sounds. I'm not normally this deep. Oh, another golf ball. Golf ball numero duo. Yeah, don't know if that's the best move, but I mean, I didn't know he had built a medium tank, but probably should be getting some air support instead of just golf balling it every turn. And again, nothing up here. Like, to defend myself, I'm just like foregoing this front completely. So what happened there? Yeah, so that wipes this, his battlecopter wipes mine, pretty much. It's useless now, 1 HP. Other one comes in. What did it kill, sorry? Yeah, 4 health tank. Recon interrupts that. This is just not going to anyone's hands. This is super contested. Even though now it's, I'm pretty sure he will get that. I don't know if I'll interrupt that. Boom! My recon dead. And now I should realize that how dicey the situation is here on this front, and that I should be sending some more dudes that way, hopefully. But yeah, for a map that I talked a lot about how easy it is to front shift back and forth, really don't have my units in a good position to be doing that. And his T-copter just putting in work. What do you do there? Oh, I tried to kill my poor old B-copter. Alright, back to my turn. Superpower, will I activate? Straight into it. Oop, superpower, press the button. Don't know if this is the best situation I'm in now to make the most use of that. Another thing that you should do is don't do that. Don't just, as soon as I get my power, activate. Use it when it can be most advantageous to you. And what I mean by that is when you're in a position where you can really capitalize on it and deal the most damage possible. Instead of just being worried about, I know a lot of people would be worried about, and I can say this because I suffer from it too sometimes, feel like you want to activate it because while your bar's full, you can't gain any more power. So if your units are dying, it's not helping you in any way, if that makes sense. So I do get the pressure to activate it whenever you can, but you should hold on to it. Like, look, that was pathetic. Pathetic! Golf ball's moving up, like, ugh, so lame. Yeah, I killed a recon. Oh, that'll be a good hit, yeah. Yeah, very weak. Well, that was interesting. But yeah, very weak superpower. And finally, I'm getting this neutral property, which I should have taken years ago. And I'm realizing, oh crap, I need more stuff to deal with their copters. I'm not pumping out bloody golf balls every turn. I need to be getting some more utility to deal with the air threat. What are we sitting at here? So I've got 8 more units than him now. And significantly more unit value. What is that? Quick math. That's like, what? I've got about 50k more, roughly, ish. Yeah, so he's captured this base, so now there's only a 3,000 discrepancy, but I'm going to capture that, so it's going to go back to 4,000. Really, I've had the income advantage for pretty much the entire game so far. I should be dominating more than I currently am, in all honesty. But then again, the golf balls haven't hit the front lines. Once they do, we might see a marked shift in how quickly things go. So yeah, he's doing the same thing, going for air dominance and utility to be able to deal with that. His tank just sitting there, just being so passive. I don't think this tank has attacked anything yet. Could be wrong. I haven't been paying that much attention to what it's been doing, but I swear it's been sitting in that forest or just loitering around here doing bugger all. And little does he know, I have nothing to deal with it. This battlecopter can't reach it. Anyway. Oh no! I've been trapped. I don't know why I was advancing. I guess get in there and get some vision. But like, this front is so dire. These tanks are in better positions now to be able to front shift though, which is good. Look at these guys pushing up. Bruh. What are you doing? I know that's strange of me to say considering I'm the player that played this, but this was a long time ago. I have improved since this game. Ah, and I go backwards. Mate. Probably should have shifted them across this way, in hindsight. But I guess I'm pushing back, expecting him to push into me, and then I can punish with the golf balls. Yeah, moving on up with everything. Oh, back to this. Mwah, masterpiece. Alrighty. So I could get a golf ball and 2 infantry each turn if I wanted to. By golf ball, I mean Neo Tank. I keep saying golf ball, expecting you guys to know what that is. Yeah. Golf ball Neo Tanks. I think I got that from Degis calls them that. Alright, medium tank. Everything's moving up. He's going for my thing, mate. RIP this infantry. But yeah, I'm getting dominated on this side for pushing up like that, which was very silly of me. And still no T-copter. Yeah, kicking myself for that. He's going double artillery, which is interesting this late in the game. What are we, day 16? He doesn't really have... Oh no, yes he does. Never mind. I'll be quiet. I was going to say, it doesn't really have the unit numbers to be able to protect these, but no, he definitely does. The forever dance of the comm towers. Why? Boom, golf ball. Yeah, boy. Neo tank doing a little bit of domination. Yeah, getting into defensive positions here. I've realized my mistake. Oh, he's got a lot of recons too, I just realized. This is, yeah, so bad. Hardly any units on this side. Yeah, I'm just mopping up. Mopping up on my strong side. Absolutely getting obliterated on this side. Why? Built a fighter. I guess maybe I just really wanted to own the skies. I guess. I can't remember my thought process for that, but yeah, there's a fighter. So yeah, he's starting to realize a bit too late, though, I guess, how little units or like threat I pose to him on this side. How everything is just pushed on this side. Yeah, again, not getting that comm tower. And he's weakened my Neo tank down significantly with his superpower. Boom, dead infantry there. Yeah, what are we at? 30, yeah, 29 to 26 units. Still about a 50k disparity in unit value. Everything's moving on up. Look at how far his infantry can move with his superpower. Easy. Love the movement COs. And build another medium tank to try and counter my Neo tanks, I guess. Medium tanks are not a great counter to Neo tanks. I know that he's got significantly less funds, but he's got an extra 2 grand left. What's that? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, he didn't have enough for a golf ball. Retreat! Oh, man. Just like back and forth on this side. Go up, come back, go up, come back. Meanwhile, I'm just getting obliterated on this side. Not gaining anything on this side. Like, this infantry is dead. I knew there was an anti-air there. Why do this? Sometimes I look back on my games and just go, what was I thinking? Which is kind of the fun of this series. I have to look at every single game I've played. I can't just pick and choose the good ones. I've got to look at everyone, no matter how bad it is. That's all part of becoming a better player. Looking at those bad games just as much as the good games to remind yourself what not to do. So, build a bomber. Now I got fighter, I got bomber, I got anti-airs, I got bloody whatever these things are, battlecopters galore, even though shouldn't really count that one. So I've got land supremacy in the form of a couple of Neo tanks, and really strong air supremacy now. Bomber and 3 inf. Interesting. But yeah, I'd be owning the skies. RIP this fella. RIP this fella, no, my penguin. My over ambitious penguin. There goes my battlecopter, there goes that battlecopter. Yeah, okay, so my old mate fighter's about to put in work, and I know that his anti-air is out of position now because he's moseyed on over here to attack this infantry. Yeah, it's just pushing up, still using this to great effect. Probably not as effective as he could be, but it's doing a lot of work. Again, I see superpower, I press the button. Dude, superpower, activate. As soon as I see it. Why? I didn't move him into the forest, I moved him one short of the forest. Ah, oh, right. To keep vision. Keep vision on the anti-air. I wanted that anti-air RIP'd. Goodbye to that. Goodbye to this medium tank. Ooh, this is like a massacre. Okay, this is an effective superpower. But again, even without the superpower, this attack would be just as effective. Like, there's nothing that's really jumping out as like... Oh, I'm so glad I pumped the superpower because it's made this attack so much more effective. I'm trying my best to surround this fighter just in case he's got another anti-air back here somewhere, or in that forest there that I don't know about. But I cannot completely surround it, so I'm just trying the best I can. At least it's protected from up here. They can't get in without killing that. So I'm just trying to prevent captures here, and just looking at his forces now, they've dwindled significantly too. So yes, he's got a lot of attacking units, but what you need are infantry. With no infantry, there is no point gaining ground, because you don't get anything from it. Like, these infantry way back here, if these things wipe out all my units here, what's the point? There's no infantry to capture my buildings, so I can just front shift all this stuff. Boom. Like, these are in prime position now for a front shift, if I wanted to. Yeah, and there's no infantry to put pressure on and start capturing my stuff and to claim anything from their attack. So yeah, be mindful of that. Infantry, very important to keep alive, and there's no point attacking into anything if you don't have the infantry to back you up to claim something from the attack. So there's been a income disparity, like I said, this entire game, and it's still there. I'm earning 4 grand a turn. I should be dominating. And I kind of am. If you look at this, 8 units difference, pretty much double unit value I've got over my opponent. Retreat! Overambitious infantry. So I would have seen that, yeah. So I know there's an artillery in there, and to either go in hard and wipe it out with my 2 tanks, or retreat. That's a good position for that artillery. Shame it's got no defense around it. So by good position, I just mean in that forest there, it can cover a few things. Alright, back to my turn. Going more anti-air. So now I see his T-copter, and I bet you I'm going to build a T-copter of my own now. I would have slapped myself in the forehead and gone, oh man, how did I not think about that? I want this comm tower. I'm going for it again. YOLO, penguin YOLO. Oh man, these poor battle copters. And yeah, he built the anti-air on the wrong side. Not that he could really deal with this if he built it from there either. So yeah, this side is just like domination station. Even sending in my anti-air to attack infantry here. Pushing in hard. Like that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if that was a tank, he could first strike me from a road with his superpower this turn. So that is very over ambitious doing that attack right there. But whatever, I'm feeling feisty. Moseying on over, attacking some stuff. Ooh, that very feisty there. That's what I call a YOLO move. Wow. So I had enough income here to go battlecopter, neo-tank, and 2 infantry. That's hectic. And the mini little front shift here sent 1 unit across. Sent 2 units across. What are we looking at now? 34 to 22, so I'm 12 units higher than him, and I am, what, 130,000 roughly, 124,000 more unit value than him. But he's going, he's still fighting, he's fighting on. He's not triggering his superpower either, so he's not as, oh, there it is, never mind. I wanted to get a bit of vision to see what he could do with it first, so let's see what he can get. I don't see what the point was. What did he see that made him want to trigger it? He could retreat that medium tank back? I'm not sure. Anyway, he decided to trigger it, and look how close I pushed. Wow. Yeah, I haven't seen this game in a long time. I would have played this game like 6 months ago. So very foggy on the details, but I did not realize, I don't think I've, well, I guess I have because I'm doing it right now, but pushed so far into the belly of the beast before. And this tank can see that tank, so I know what's there. Oh, I know that this is safe, this fighter, so I could mosey that on up over there. Anyway, pushing up. I did it. Penguin, Medal of Honor for this guy. Got across the lines, captured the comm tower. So this is like surely resigned territory now. Yeah, look at that. So I'm pretty much got this locked down now. Forcing him to build a fighter out of here is what this is. Yeah, 12 units more. 110,000 more unit value, and still 4 grand you know, about to be, what's that got left? About to be, what, 6 grand, 7 grand more income per turn. And I finally build the decopter. This is probably the last turn of the game. Alright, is there a resign? There's a resign. There is a resign. So yeah, there you have it. I did not realize I'd pushed so hard like this. Like, that is overextending. That is... What I should have done is when I'd won the battle here, sent these forces across to wipe this out. That's how it should be. A pendulum back and forth. I captured, you know, once I'd gone in and captured this, captured that, you know, put a focus on that to capture that, and maybe that property there instead of this one. And once I had those, just hold the line, and then maybe not retreat my infantry, but send a lot of my forces across to deal with this threat. Probably would have been better, but anyway, this worked. Got a win out of it. Yeah, let me know in the comments below what I could have done different and better other than what I said here, if you agree or disagree with anything I've said. As I said at the start, this is all to help you guys out, but also help myself to become a better Advanced Wars by Web player. Or just competitive Advanced Wars player in general. Yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like and comment. And if you want to see more content like this, please consider subscribing to the channel. It would help out a whole heap. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks. Bye.